the hangar in Lancaster, California, I'm Joseph.
And I'm Angel.
On this episode of L28 News, the local Metrolink station receives upgrades and repairs, a highlight of the Lancaster Community Center's Warm Your Heart Drive, coverage of the MOAH's free figure drawing sessions, and a trip to the Lancaster Library on the Boulevard.
Followed by the Woodland Creatures Workshop hosted at the Elise Clifford Interpretive Center, a look at the Antelope Valley's Poppy Reserve. We learn more about the 7:30 Sports Flag Football League and conclude with a visit to Cafe Antigua, which serves up premium coffee and good eats.
Commuters in the Antelope Valley can anticipate a revamped and improved travel experience as the Lancaster Metrolink station gears up for significant upgrades and repairs during the ongoing regional rail network shutdown. The temporary closure was completed in late December, affecting the entire Metrolink system, including the Antelope Valley line, as part of a strategic effort by Metrolink officials to enhance safety and efficiency through crucial repair and upgrade initiatives. Chief of Program Delivery at Metrolink, Justin Fornelli, emphasized the necessity of the suspension, citing it as a unique opportunity to conclude a 3-year modernization project at LA Union Station. Fornelli stated, "We'll be upgrading the signal system where trains enter and exit the station, but we're not stopping there. This unique break in service will allow us to tackle state-of-the-good repair projects across multiple lines as we work to deliver the safest, most reliable passenger rail experience possible." Among the planned improvements are the replacement of the 1930s era signal relay technology, enabling the operation of multiple trains on multiple tracks in Union Station, thereby reducing delays and enhancing safety. Crews will conduct concrete repairs on train platforms, implement thorough cleanings, and introduce additional lighting in Union Station tunnels. Track enhancements on the Antelope Valley and San Bernardino lines are also on the agenda. While alternative transportation is not provided during the closure, Amtrak's Pacific Surfliner will continue operating, albeit bypassing Union Station. The Lancaster Metrolink station's transformation aims to provide commuters with a safer, more efficient, and reliable rail experience. For those interested in utilizing the Antelope Valley line, the only Metrolink station in the city is located along the boulevard at 44812 North Sierra Highway, making it a convenient choice for Lancaster residents and others in the region. This strategic expansion and commitment to passenger safety signal a promising future for public transportation in the AV and greater Los Angeles County, improving the lives of countless commuters while enhancing the overall transportation network. To learn more about the expanded schedule, you can visit Metrolink's website by scanning the QR code shown on screen and view the full weekly schedule to ensure that you never miss a beat.
Joe, in the report it mentions how the Metrolink plays such a huge impact on commuters' lives. Do you have any stories or testimonials that you could share with our viewers?
Sure, Angel. When I was going to FIDM, the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandise, I would go there daily and utilize the Metrolink station. Or Metrolink transportation. So it'll take me to Union Station, drop me off there at the last stop, and then I'll take the red line and get off on 9th Grand and Hope, and then walk to school. So, it's the perfect solution for those busy families who have a lot going on. They're going to school, going to work, and they're just trying to, get by in life.
Awesome. Well, I hope that the Metrolink continues to play a huge role in commuters' lives. Do you get it? Because you got off on Hope.
Hope Street, I got that. Yeah. That warms my heart.
The Lancaster Community Center and its staff are always working to ensure a better quality of life for residents. The events they host throughout the year help bring the community together, and their open hours provide access to the internet, a makerspace, and much more. The Community Center also organizes various donation drives for residents, the first of 2024 being the Warm Your Heart Drive. Hosted in collaboration with Project Joy, an organization based in Palmdale, the drive aims to spread warmth and comfort to those in need during the winter season. With 2 convenient donation locations, the Lancaster Community Center accepted contributions alongside another site situated at 548 West Lancaster Boulevard between Cedar and Beach Avenues. This strategic placement ensured accessibilities for donors and maximized the drive's impact. Project Joy, known for its dedication to community well-being through its various programs, including youth development, family resiliency, and community empowerment, joined forces with the Community Center to organize this charitable endeavor. Together, they orchestrated a collection drive for essential winter items, including hand warmers, mittens, gloves, beanies, socks, and emergency blanket kits, catering to a range of sizes from small to 3XL. The collaboration between the Community Center and Project Joy exemplified the power of collective efforts in making a positive impact on the lives of those in the Antelope Valley. This initiative helped to foster a spirit of generosity and compassion within the community. If you'd like to learn more about the many programs that the Community Center offers and to stay up to date with all the latest news, feel free to scan the QR code shown on screen.
You know what, Angel? Not to sound cliche or corny, but this story really warms my heart because on twofold. One, emotionally, because the act of giving warms your heart, giving that spirit of generosity, and also the physical, literal sense of it. We're actually giving things that warm people's bodies, like the beanies and the gloves, the mittens. Because living in Lancaster, when it's cold, you gotta stay bundled.
And I agree. The winter is definitely one of those seasons here in Lancaster that you never know what kind of weather you're going to get. So I always keep gloves or a beanie in my trunk, like you said. And I mean, huge shout out to the LCC, their staff, and also Project Joy for constantly putting together donations like this and also hosting various community events throughout the year. We couldn't be a better place without you.
From our hearts, the bottom of our hearts, thank you, LCC and Project Joy.
Don't go anywhere. When we return from the break, we'll be covering the MOAH CEDAR's live figure drawing sessions available to artists of all skill levels, followed by coverage of a century-old community resource, the Lancaster Library.
Welcome back to L28. Next, we'll be focusing on the MOAH CEDAR's free figure drawing sessions for artists of all skill levels, along with a closer look at the Lancaster Library, which has been educating community members for over 100 years. Lancaster's art scene received a vibrant boost with the return of live figure drawing classes at the MOAH CEDAR. These free sessions, ranging from beginner to advanced levels, offers a dynamic space for artists to hone their skills in an environment that celebrates artistic growth and expression. For beginners, the sessions are a gateway into the world of art, introducing fundamental techniques and encouragement. Experienced artists will find the advanced sessions a nurturing platform for refining their skills. This inclusive approach ensures a vibrant, diverse community where artists of all backgrounds can participate and flourish. Participants engage directly with the human form, gaining a deeper understanding of anatomy, proportion, and movement. Models present a variety of poses, integrating diverse props and wardrobes to present new challenges and visual elements for artists to capture. This creates a unique, live learning environment where artists can refine their techniques and expand their artistic capability. The sessions, held on the second and fourth Sundays of each month, not only provide artists with easels, the museum also generously offers a range of free art supplies, ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to fully participate. Adding to the welcoming and nurturing atmosphere, the museum also provides complimentary snacks and refreshments during the drawing sessions, making for a comfortable and enjoyable experience. Midway through the advanced session last Sunday, we spoke with Cynthia Alvarado, a seasoned artist and the senior art program leader at MOAH CEDAR. Cynthia shared insights into her own artistic journey, the importance of accessible art education, and highlights the resources that MOAH provides to local artists. Let's see what she had to say.
So MOAH CEDAR has a very exciting program for you. It is our free figure drawing program. It is every second and fourth Sunday of the month. We are here from 1 to 3 p.m. and from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Second Sundays is a beginner and advanced session, and our advanced sessions on the fourth Sunday are from 1 to 3 p.m., followed by our 18 and up nude figure drawing session from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. So as an artist, I grew up here in the AV. I didn't have access to the resources that MOAH and MOAH CEDAR have given us these last 10 years, which I think is amazing. I went to college and came back, and I found a completely different city. I'm very happy to be here at MOAH CEDAR and help facilitate this program and help our local community grow and just experience creativity in new ways. There are people out here in this valley who just want to learn, and it's so great to see them here. I'm just here to help you guys learn. I'm from UC Davis, and I went to the Royal Drawing School for residency recently, so if you're ever in and around the area, have any questions about drawing or art creativity, myself and our staff here is here to help you. If you're a local artist and just want to practice drawing or want to unwind and socialize a little bit, you can find out more about our figure drawing workshops on our Instagram at MOAH CEDAR, or you can find us at moahcedar.org.
The MOAH CEDAR's live figure drawing sessions not only promotes individual artistic growth, but also fosters a community of mutual learning, friendship, and cultural exchange. These sessions are free to the public with online reservations required to secure a spot. Interested in signing up? Individuals can visit moahcedar.org/live drawing or scan the QR code on screen. Whether you're taking your first steps in art or are a seasoned professional, MOAH CEDAR's live figure drawing sessions promise a rich and rewarding experience.
So Joe, we here at L28 express great prowess in the world of art, as you can see right here. But stepping away from art, if you were to model for the live figure drawing, what pose would you strike?
You know, if I was a live figure model, which I don't really consider myself as, but if I was, and I was in the center being drawn by all level artists, I would probably do a stoic pose, probably saluting, you know, just all those forgotten heroes and just, you know, everybody who's just giving it with their heart, you know, just saluting those people.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. Very sweet.
What would you, I remember last time you wanted to pose as a jet. So has that changed? Or what would you pose as now?
A little bit. I think I would give the artists a challenge and I would try to balance plates.
Plates?
On sticks.
On sticks?
As done in the circus.
Wow.
Mm.
Well, I know some halftime shows during like basketball games, there'll be the person balancing the plate while on a unicycle.
That'll be me at the MOAH CEDAR live figure drawing sessions. See you there, bro.
I'm there.
Located in the heart of the city's downtown district, the Lancaster Public Library has been growing and expanding alongside the growing region. As of today, it has served the local communities for over 100 years. A part of the LA County Library Network, the Lancaster Library serves as the perfect safe space for all individuals looking to escape the summer heat, indulge in a new book, or tuck away in a quiet space to relax. Measuring just under 50,000 square feet, the library offers its guests with an array of amenities perfect for any avid reader, student, or visitor. The library offers its guests a vast selection of fiction and nonfiction literature, magazines, children's books, assistance with homework, a veterans resource center, public computers, passport services, and even support for those seeking employment. A perfect place to read or study, the library serves as a truly inclusive atmosphere from the moment you walk in. One of the most vital resources being their public computers, which can be easily accessed upon every visit. This beneficial tool allows local residents to stay connected, holding true to one of their core values of providing internet accessibility and neutrality for the city of Lancaster. To unbeknownst residents, the library's unique origin story began over a century ago, dating back to October of 1912. The original library was established by the Los Angeles County Free Public Library System and was located at the Antelope Valley Union High School, which could be found on the southwest corner of 10th Street, which is now Lancaster Boulevard along with Cedar Avenue. Since then, the library has undergone many changes and transitions until finding its permanent home along the Lancaster Boulevard, which was built in 1996 due to rapid population growth throughout the Antelope Valley. The new library was built to provide library services to the residents of Lancaster and the surrounding communities. For more information or hours, you can visit the Lancaster Library at 601 West Lancaster Boulevard. They can also be reached by calling 661-948-5029.
You know what, Angel, when I was hearing the story, the library is really one of those underutilized resources because, I mean, you can pretty much do almost everything at the library. Like you said, get a passport. Of course, there's books. And actually, I don't know if they still have them, but the microfiche on reading old news articles, you can probably look that up. And I believe you can check out power tools.
You can with the tool lending library that they have. They've also got people that help you find jobs. They've got the computers, like you mentioned, the passport services, and a veterans resource center. The library is this all-encompassing one-stop shop for your needs.
You know, we'll see you guys at the library.
When we return from the break, L28 will be covering Robin Rasnick's Woodland Creatures Workshop at the Elise Clifford Interpretive Center, along with a visit to one of the city's hidden gems, the AV Poppy Reserve.
Thank you for tuning in to L28. The team will be taking a visit to the Elise Clifford Interpretive Center where Robin Rasnick hosted a workshop for woodland creatures, along with coverage of the Antelope Valley Poppy Reserve. The Elise Clifford Interpretive Center is one of many places here in the city that encourage art engagement with the community through various events and presentations. During the end of January, Robin Rasnick, an artist and educator, hosted her final Woodland Creatures workshop at the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve. Let's head to the ECIC for more.
This is Angel Stephenson with L28 News, and I'm standing outside the Elise Clifford Interpretive Center where Robin Raznick is hosting her culminating workshop for woodland creatures. Let's head inside and check it out. On January 27th, the Elise Clifford Interpretive Center was transformed into a woodland creature wonderland as Robin Raznick invited residents out for an afternoon of socializing and crafting. From the ECIC, here's Robin Raznick with more.
Well, this particular workshop is a part of a series of workshops. I am a professional artist and an educator, a K through 12 educator, and this is through the MOAH Lancaster Museum, and we're focusing on the prime woodland area and, of course, the importance of the creatures, the flora and the fauna. And so that has been the focus of these 4 workshops. This is the culminating workshop where community members are creating a small stuffed creature of their choice. So it might be a lizard, it might be a tarantula, it might be an owl or a tortoise.
The final Woodland Creatures workshop at the ECIC proved to be a success as guests came together to put their skills to the test by creating a souvenir to commemorate their afternoon. The process started with choosing the creature and its pattern, followed by outlining and cutting its silhouette out of the fabric. Once that was done, the real challenge began, sewing the fabric together. Guests of all ages picked up their needles and thread to stitch the fabric together and add any finishing touches to give their creature its own personality. Once the sewing was nearly done, guests filled their creatures with rice, chamomile, or lavender, sealing it with one final stitch, completing the final project of the Woodland Creatures workshop. Let's hear from Raznick about why she feels it's important to host events like these in the community.
There are so many reasons. Number one, of course, bringing an avenue for people to be able to express creativity and then connect them with their natural environment, and continuing to educate the community that this is an available facility for them.
Thank you to our viewers for following along as we took a look at the Woodland Creatures workshop, and a special thank you to Robin Raznick for hosting it. If you missed this workshop at the ECIC, be sure to check their website and the MOAH's website to stay up to date with all of their events. This is Angel Stephenson, L28 News.
If you'd like to learn more about Raznick or see some of her artwork, feel free to scan the QR code shown on screen. And what a great job from Angel. Oh, you're here. Angel, so you're at the event. I mean, I saw you were making your woodland creatures. What was your favorite part of the whole process?
Favorite part of the whole process, probably picking the fabrics and being able to see everybody's different creative side come out. They were making tarantulas, they were making snakes, an owl. I myself made a tortoise for my best friend because she loves tortoises.
What is it about the tortoise that you wanted to capture?
Well, I first wanted to let her know I love her, so I put a heart on it. I sewed that thing on, added some little bumblebees, because our friendship is sweet. And what more encapsulates that than a bumblebee chilling on a tortoise? 2 of them, because there's 2 of us in this friendship.
Absolutely, and you got to give it up to the ECIC providing that outlet, and thanks for Mrs. Raznick for providing that.
I agree. Thank you to the ECIC and their wonderful staff who are always putting together events and little demonstrations and presentations like that one. It really gets that community spirit going.
Catch you at the ECIC again?
Catch you at the ECIC. Nestled amid the picturesque landscapes of the Antelope Valley, the Poppy Reserve unfolds as a vibrant tapestry of nature's artwork, captivating visitors with its breathtaking wildflower display. And as spring emerges, the rolling hills transform into a sea of brilliant orange poppies, creating a spectacular vista that has become a symbol of California's floral beauty. The Antelope Valley Poppy Reserve, spanning over 1,700 acres, beckons nature enthusiasts and curious wanderers alike to witness the awe-inspiring bloom of California poppies, the state flower. This natural spectacle not only showcases the resilience of native flora, but also serves as a testament to the delicate ecological balance that thrives in the high desert terrain. Join us on a journey through this botanical wonderland, where the Antelope Valley Poppy Reserve weaves a tale of seasonal enchantment and the enduring beauty of the California landscape. We'll now be switching over to our news correspondent, Jacobo Garrido, with more at the Poppy Reserve.
If you're a local resident here in the city, then chances are you've probably driven across Avenue I. This is Jacobo Garrido reporting for L28 News, and as you can see behind me, this is one of the many California Poppy Reserve signs that you can find here in the city. It says we're only 11 miles away, so follow along with me. Let's check out everything the reserve has to offer. Just over a 20-minute drive from town, the Antelope Valley Poppy Reserve is home to one of the only active natural locations in the Golden State that consistently blooms our beloved state flower, the California poppy, each and every year. The reserve sits on the rural west side of the Antelope Valley at an elevation of 3,000 feet above sea level in the Mojave Desert grasslands, which is the ideal environment for the poppies to thrive and come back time and time again. While the reserve is a picturesque location, it also serves as a perfect educational opportunity for all Angelenos looking to soak up the sun and divulge into nature. The park is managed and ran by the California Department of Parks and Recreation, which is in charge of providing for the health, inspiration, and education of all people who call California home by preserving the state's extraordinary biological diversity. For many onlookers who visit the reserve out of season, it's easy to presume that it's just yet another one of the countless sets of rolling hills that can be found throughout the valley. But during their prime blooming season of mid-February through May, the park comes alive, producing a vibrant mosaic of colors that fluctuates on a daily basis, creating a new backdrop upon every visit. Beyond its one-of-a-kind views, the park hosts 8 miles of trails that allow visitors to walk amongst gentle hills covered in the beloved state flower. To maintain the park's natural state, California state park officials do not water or stimulate any of the flower growth throughout the reserve. This allows the blooming seasons to be solely dependent on the amount of rainfall the Antelope Valley receives during winter to late spring months. For those interested in visiting the park for this year's upcoming poppy season, the reserve is open daily from sunrise to sundown. If you're looking for a local getaway that's close to home, you gotta come out to the Antelope Valley Poppy Reserve, as it is truly one of the best hidden gems our city has to offer. This has been Jacobo Garrido reporting for L28 News.
Thank you, Jacobo, for that excellent segment.
Yeah, what a segment from Makobu there. I mean, he's everywhere. But, when it comes to the poppy, it's the city's logo, rightfully so, because it's that orange flower. I mean, it really pops. I mean, I remember the last time we've been to the reserve, it was really an awe-inspiring experience. Would you say so?
I agreed, because last year when we went, we were going through that super bloom, and so it had tourists and residents of Lancaster coming out, enjoying nature, taking walks with their dogs, taking photos, just really capturing the moment and sitting with nature. It was awesome.
Right, and it was such a photo opportunity to just be part of, because I mean, you got to be there. I mean, you got to see the orange glow that the poppies exhibit, and it's just wow.
Wow, indeed. So for our viewers, we here at L28 hope to see you during the next super bloom. Hopefully we have one. Fingers are crossed. So glad you could join us today. When we come back from the commercial break, today's episode will conclude with a closer look at 730 Sports girls flag football, along with a visit to Cafe Antigua to learn more about their unique coffee making techniques.
Congratulations on joining L28's Watch Till the End Club. We'll be ending today's episode with coverage of 730 Sports girls flag football. And after, we'll be heading to Cafe Antigua, who bring Guatemalan coffee to Lancaster. Our next story here on L28 News highlights diversity and the idea of having an even level playing field, literally. Join me as we dive into the world of all-girl flag football, an experience that's redefining the game right here in our community. Brought to you by 730 Sports. We witness firsthand the passion, skill, and dedication of the league as they shatter stereotypes and make their mark on the field. I'm here on location at Deputy Pierre Bain Park, Eastside Lancaster, where the spirit of competition will be on full-on display, brought to you by 730 Sports, where we're going to check out all-girl flag football right behind me. All-girl flag football, introduced to the Antelope Valley by 730 Sports under the leadership of director and founder Charles Fagan, is a pioneering sports initiative designed to provide young women with a platform to engage in the thrill of football in a dynamic, inclusive, and empowering environment. This version of the game replaces tackling with flag pulling, emphasizing skill, strategy, and athleticism, while fostering teamwork and sportsmanship. Led by Charles Fagan, this program seeks to break down barriers, promote gender equality in sports, and inspire the next generation of female athletes in the Antelope Valley.
730 Sports, we were established as an official NFL flag league in 2020. But as you know, COVID hit. So we had to shut down our programs and wait for the state of California to open back up. In 2022, we had our first fall season. We have since then had a spring and another fall season. And right now we're doing our girls winter league, which is the first ever recreational girls flag league in the Antelope Valley. Our next season will be our spring co-ed season, and that'll begin in April 20th. Signups are open right now for that. When I was playing football, all the varsity games used to be at 7:30. Every varsity game. And your dream was to play on the varsity team, right? You didn't want to play JV or freshman. Everybody wanted that prime time game at 7:30. So 7:30 just seemed like it really fit as prime time, big time, everything that I was trying to promote with our league. And so it became 7:30 Sports. Typically an 8-game season. We have games on Saturdays throughout the year. We like to have the teams practice. One thing with our league is we're real big on development of our players. A lot of leagues, especially our local leagues, they don't have practices. They don't try and develop the players. Our league is big on development. So throughout the seasons, we'll have a weekly clinic for the players to come out and participate in during the week. The coaches will practice with the players usually once or twice. We don't want to overwhelm them. Homework's first. And then our games are on Saturdays, usually in the morning times. Our registration fees, we actually are the lowest also in the Valley on registration fees, even though we offer the most. Our registration fees range from down to as low as $100 to usually as high as $175 on the high end. Includes your official licensed NFL flag jerseys, your flags, your 8-game season. Also, all players become eligible to play in all future NFL flag events. Only players eligible for that are NFL flag players. And it's a great participating environment where we do different things for the girls, such as like you see today with our social media stars, the Football Sisters.
Adding their valuable support are Marissa and Mariah Lopez, affectionately known as the Football Sisters. Their presence during the league's inaugural game provided us with profound insights in the meaning of what sisterhood is all about.
Yeah, so growing up, we couldn't play football. There wasn't any leagues at all for us. And we played every other sport, volleyball, basketball, softball. And we actually asked our mom if we could play when we were in high school. It just wasn't an opportunity. So when we got older and there was a growing opportunity, we were like, we have to go for it. And we ended up loving it and loving this journey.
It's important to support because football is a sisterhood. We are sisters. And football has given us so much. So it's important for us to be out in our community, supporting them, uplifting them, and just knowing that we got their back and we want to support and help out and grow this sport any way that we can. So football is a sisterhood, and yeah, just being there to have their back.
Yeah, this next generation, y'all have so many great opportunities, and we just want to make sure that we're allowing you and helping you in every way that we can as well, because that's definitely our passion. Yeah.
Yes, we have a Instagram called the Football Sisters, and also another Instagram called
The Football
Sisterhood. And then you can also follow us at Mariah Lopez.
And it's Marissa Lopez. We're happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
730 Sports, represented by the spirited mascot Sporty the Dog, continues to champion the equality and diversity in the Lancaster and Greater Antelope Valley communities through its all-girl flag football league. Under the visionary guidance of founder Charles Fagan and with the unwavering support of the Football Sisters, Mariah and Marissa Lopez, the league is not merely making history, but shaping a future where inclusivity and empowerment reign. As Sporty the Dog leads the way, the impact of this pioneering initiative promises to resonate for years to come, leaving an indelible mark on the landscape of sports and beyond. I'd like to thank Charles Fagan and the Lopez Football Sisters for sharing their insights and inviting us into the world of flag football. And to keep up with all things 730 Sports, you can check out their website at 730flagfootball.com. This is Joseph Leo reporting live for L28 News. Back to you guys in the studio.
Joe, that was an excellent segment. How did it feel for you to be able to cover the first game of the season for 730 Sports?
It felt great because, being a father of a daughter myself, a girl dad, it's great to see girls be empowered and, do things just as the boys do, if not better. And them playing flag football really got me excited and interested of like, wow, girls can take it there.
Girls can take it there. You had the Lopez sisters there as well during that first game of the season. What was it like being able to talk with them?
It was really great to be in their presence because they were so humble and so kind. And man, I would not want to get tackled by one of them because I'll definitely feel that impact.
And the morning of, the weather was not in the best conditions. It had rained an hour prior to the game. I'm sure that field was slippery. It may have been hard to run on, but those girls still went ahead. They tackled the challenge and made it look easy.
Right. And, shout outs to Charles Fagan, the co-founder and director of 730 Sports. Good luck to you, and I hope the league continues to grow.
Located here in the city of Lancaster, Cafe Antigua adds a flair to the culinary scene with their inviting ambiance and welcoming staff who make the coffee shop feel like a second home. The cafe's coffee beans are sourced from Guatemala, carefully selected to undergo a process that roasts them to perfection, paying homage to the centuries-old flavors of Guatemalan coffee. The team at L28 spoke with management to learn more about Cafe Antigua, the passion behind what they do, what sets them apart from other coffee shops here in the city, and more, right here on L28 News.
So, Cafe Antigua, we are different from other businesses because every morning we get our product fresh, and not only is it fresh, but they make it by hand. So our donuts, our bagels, our croissants, it's all fresh when you buy it, which makes the flavor just so much better. And on top of that, we're a very multicultural business. So all cultures gather here, and it's just a beautiful thing to see everybody come together. It's like a family. When you walk in, it's super comfortable, and I just love the people that I meet, and I love working here. It's a beautiful thing. If you search up Cafe Antigua, you'll find our website, but on Instagram, our tag is Cafe Antigua 22.
What sets Cafe Antigua apart is its unwavering commitment to quality. The premium coffee beans are sourced from Guatemala, as Cafe Antigua proudly refers to these beans as carefully selected and roasted to perfection. This method pays homage to traditional Guatemalan coffee-making methods that have stood the test of time. With a background in the food industry, the founder of the cafe helps elevate the experience of their guests with options like gourmet coffee, delicious pastries, and sandwiches. The folks at Cafe Antigua are firm believers that a fresh cup of coffee has the ability to turn anyone's day around, and that, coupled with one of their food items, is sure to make a visit to the cafe a memorable one. However, Cafe Antigua is more than just a place to indulge in great coffee and delectable treats. The cafe also offers a variety of teas and lemonades for viewers who enjoy a drink on the more tangy and sweet side of the flavor spectrum. The cafe's inviting ambiance creates a comforting space where visitors can relax and connect, one cup of coffee or pastry at a time. If you'd like to learn more about Cafe Antigua and see their full menu, feel free to scan the QR code shown on screen.
What a story, Angel. When it comes to coffee, what's your perfect pairing pastry to go along with it?
If I'm feeling a little comfortable at home with the cheese Danish, I'll go with that. If I'm out and about, probably some raspberry, cherry Danish, blueberry muffin even. Possibilities are endless.
Wow.
What about you?
I got 3 items here. One is, donuts. Can't go wrong with a donut. 2 croissants. And number 3, every once in a while, I got to go with the bear claw.
Bear claw, huge portion, delicious. You save it for later after your coffee, maybe dip it in there as well. It's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of maneuvers and ways to eat the bear claw with the coffee, and it's never the same experience. Well, thank you for tuning in to the City of Lancaster's news. I'm Joseph.
And I'm Angel, and this has been L28 News.